So reverse parallel park. Okay, so I'd like to do a reverse parallel park on the car in front. I'd like to first pull up alongside him, reversing back and up reasonably close and parallel to the curb. Tries to complete the manoeuvre within 2 car lengths off that car. So before I move, I'm going to assess, is it up or downhill? Is there any camber in the road? What's the surface of the road like? And the parked car that I'm actually using. So is he a wider car, narrow car? Is he well parked? And is he facing the same direction? The only thing I think I'm worried about here is probably the camber, which is going to affect my last half of the manoeuvre. Okay, as I drive up alongside of him, I'm going to be roughly about 1 metre away from the car, about half a car length past him. If I go past him a little bit more, that doesn't matter. I do want to be parallel with him, or with the curb, sorry, and about 1 metre away. Yes, so I'm going to check my 6-point check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving out. The fan has just started up. I don't think he's going nowhere. So I'm looking right down the road there. Right down the road, right down to the end of the road where the white markings are. I don't know if you can see that on your video, or that fence in front. Okay, and I'm just stopping there. As soon as I've stopped, I'm getting the handbrake on, straight into reverse gear to tell anyone behind me what I'm actually doing. Shifting in my seat, grabbing one-handed steering. Okay, checking my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, most importantly the right shoulder, and I'm going to reverse back until the blue tack is level with the back end of his car. When I get there, that's perfect. When I get there, I'm just going to stop the car. The car's at a very low speed, and I'm going to get handbrake on, grabbing the bottom of the steering wheel now, because I'm going to transfer from one-handed steering to two-handed steering. I can only use one-handed steering when reversing in a straight line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most importantly, right shoulder over my right shoulder there. There's 3 ladies there, but they're not interested in crossing the road, I don't think. So I'm going to do my 1 revolution to the left and hook my thumbs in without looking at the steering wheel. I'm going to come around to about 7:30 in the road. So the back of the car's pointing about 7:30, roughly about 45 degrees. And I'm going to take my time doing it, get into about there, stopping the car. I'm then going to get handbrake on. No, I'm not. I'm going to check up and down the road just with my foot on the foot brake, and I'm going to do 2 revolutions of the car moving. That's 1 revolution, 2 revolutions, hook my thumb in, looking out the back window, which I can't see the curb at all. I'm using the little round mirror on the side of the car, but I'm not staring at it, just a few small glances. Hold that over this way a little bit more. Yeah, so the curb is coming round. It's right at the tip of the window wiper. Now it's coming round to almost the ball of the window wiper. Just pausing the car there, coming around a little bit tighter than I'd like. If you look in the little round mirror there, you can see I'm coming around a little bit tighter than I'd like. Yeah. So I'm just coming up to the yellow line in the little round mirror. Okay. I'm going to come off the brake now. I've got no bite whatsoever. The car's just going to roll down, and again I'm just looking. I'm only glancing at that mirror, and I'm looking back here. I'm coming around a little bit more than I want, and now I'm going to take off my 1 revolution with the car barely moving, hooking my thumbs in, and just pausing the car again, grabbing 12 o'clock, sticking my other arm behind my body, and I just want to back up a little bit more. So I'm going to get away from the curb ever so gently, not much. I am on the outside of the yellow line, so I'm not in danger of hitting the curb really. Just very small adjustments using 12, 3 and 9. 9 is to go towards the curb, 3 is to go away from the curb, while 12 is to go in a straight line if the car's in a straight line. I'm reversing up my 2 car lengths, which is about there, so I'm now going to secure the car about this far away from the white car. About this far away from the white car, so show the distance. So that's my 2 car lengths exhausted. If I'm not sure, so before I secure the car, I'm checking my curb at the bottom of the front window, which if you want to lean over here and point it from the camera from here, the curb is roughly next to the block on the window wiper. Over here a bit more, so that's my perspective about there. Yeah. Okay, and then looking at the back window, the curb is pretty much on the ball of the window wiper there as well. Yep. And then in my little round mirror there, I can just see the yellow line, which is about right. Okay, if them 3 things all line up, they're perfect, that's fine, I'd leave it as it is. But if I'm not, and I'm still in trouble, like the back of the car sticking out or the front is sticking out, I can always go handbrake into first gear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again, and just edge forward, tucking ourselves in or out, depending on where I need to do. Try to do it without getting too close to the white vehicle. Feel a little dip in the road there? Yep. Alright, and then I'm going to go secure the car, just handbrake, neutral, wiggle, wiggle, and relax. That's the manoeuvre done.